I'm from Flint, Michigan.
Welcome to Flint. Flint time. Flint to the G.
Welcome to Admire to Inspire. It's your favorite host, Prime Time Whitby, and today is going to be very, very special. I traveled all the way from Flint, just went up the street to Detroit, and today I'm chilling with Tierra, Daejanai. Today I'm sitting here with Tierra Daejanai, and she's a hairstylist who specializes in healthy hair care. Can we tell the people a little bit about yourself?
Hi everybody, I'm Tierra Daejanai. As he said before, I'm a healthy hair specialist. I specialize in crazy colors and really the health of your hair overall. I developed this product line to help my clients maintain their hair at home during COVID-19, and also to help them retain the growth that they were experiencing over the quarantine, because no one was able to go into salons or anything like that.
So in your experience, did COVID actually help out a little bit because it kind of gave you a different idea to do something?
Yeah, it set me down and it made me really like tap into my creativity and just kind of like put together something that I kind of always wanted to do, but I just never sat down and like really took my time to do it. So yeah, I would say it was a blessing to me as well as, a small setback.
Talk a little bit about the beginning. How did you start doing hair? When did that interest you?
So I started doing hair. I've actually been doing hair since I was in high school. My very first job was an assistant at a salon. I was 13. So
was that like a dream as a kid? Like
it wasn't. It wasn't. I grew up in a family where I knew a lot of people that own salons.
Okay.
And a lot of the more successful women in my family, they did hair. They were hairstylists. And so for me, I just knew as a kid I could go in a salon and I could make some money.
So you was just born into it.
Yeah. And so initially I'm really, really good at like science and stuff like that. So I was going to school to be a nurse.
Okay.
And I went to school in Florida, and I lived right across the street from a hair school. It's crazy. So I would like walk to school every day, and I was like, bro, I hate this hospital stuff. Like, I just didn't like it. It was like not my thing. And so I came back to Detroit, and that's what I did. I started going to hair school. I ended up doing an apprenticeship under a color specialist. And that's when I fell in love with hair. I had like all these different corporate jobs. I knew I didn't like following rules or anything like that. I just wanted to do my own thing. And so I lost my mom to suicide in 2011.
Wow, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, no, it's cool. And so that was another thing that kind of made me sit down and like kind of really figure out what I wanted to do. And so I was like tired of working for people, and so I called up my mom's old friend, which was the color specialist who I ended up doing my apprenticeship up under. And I started working with him, and like I was like, oh, I love color. And so once I figured out that that's what I was really good at and that's what I like to do, that's when I like fell in love with doing hair. It was something that I always knew how to do, a skill I always had. I always did my friends and my family hair, but like when I really, really started playing with color, that's when I fell in love with the profession.
And when you say color, I'm just, in my head as a male, I'm just thinking like somebody with a wild,
color,
bright orange. Like what?
Man,
can you get a little bit in depth for me?
Okay, so you guys have to follow my hair pages, Tierra Daejanai Hair, and you'll be able to kind of like see my portfolio.
Okay. Make sure you go follow Tierra Daejanai Hair on Instagram, Facebook, all that.
But yeah, so basically what I use as my inspiration, other than like how I'm feeling, it was like therapy for me.
Okay.
Like color, like I felt like the things that were happening in my life at that time I had no control over. And so meeting someone that I didn't know who, they came in, they was dealing with life on their own, and they was like, hey, I want to look like this. The fact that I could literally like learn the science of how this color works, and I could control what happens, man, I fell in love with that. So like I would like look at different pictures, like literally like my favorite pair of gym shoes, whatever, and I would like play with the colors and like just see, you know, what I like. Yeah, everything.
Nice.
I use inspiration, like color inspiration from everywhere, and like that's what made my work look so different.
So you talk about it being therapeutic for you. Can you tell me a little bit about how it doesn't seem like it's a job for you at this point?
No, I love it. No, it's not a job. I definitely love what I do.
So it's definitely not like a coping mechanism, but it helps.
It definitely helps. Like it gives me freedom to create, and it gives me a positive outlet to deal with what I deal with on a day-to-day basis.
Okay.
For sure. And then like, I mean, just kind of like how we kicking it right now. Like I meet so many different people, and it humbles you. You know, like you talk to different people, you find out what their story is or what they went through to get to where they are. Because I have like a very professional clientele.
Okay.
And so just kind of like going through journeys with these women like really is inspiring for real.
And just listening to stories, is there any client stories that you can actually tell without trying to
like
give up the person?
Oh yeah, for sure. So oh man. So I have a client. I'm not gonna say her name on here because I don't know how she feels about it. But I have a client. She started coming to me when I just had my son. My son is 6 now.
Okay.
And her daughter is like the same age as my son.
Okay.
I was like doing hair at the house. Like Rob will be out working, whatever, and I was like not good at the stuff that she was coming to get, like.
And you were still letting her come?
She was coming because I was learning. Like, you know, I was like just starting.
That's what's up.
And so fast forward, like, you know, she, you know, went through, she was a student at the time.
Okay.
She was going through school, and like fast forward, like she's got a master's degree. She just wrote a book. Like she is like doing amazing things, and it's just crazy because I remember like she was like just starting school. I was like still practicing hairstyles in the kitchen on people, and like now we're just in 2 different places. So, I mean, that's just one of many stories. Like, I've been on journeys with a lot of clients, and I've seen them do some great things and even learn some stuff from them.
And those connections, that's like...
gold. Yeah, those connections are everything.
So, let's talk a little bit about the products we have here. Can you tell us a little bit about what's going on?
I can. So, my brand is called Her Forte.
Her Forte.
Yes, Her Strength. And so,
Her Forte, please.
yeah. So it means her strength. And basically when I was trying to figure out...
Oh, wow, wait. So it has a meaning behind... Okay.
Oh, absolutely. Yes. So when I came up with this name, I was just trying to like figure out what I wanted to, you know, I wanted my brand to represent me, but I also wanted
and you
to
seem
be,
like a strong woman now. I think that fits perfect.
Thanks. That's what I thought.
From the things you're telling me, that's and then overcoming these obstacles and still staying focused and actually coping with something and still pressing forward in something you love. Exactly.
So that's where we were with it. I was just trying to figure out, you know, something that represents myself, but also other women and other people in general could relate to.
Right.
So this is what I came up with. During the quarantine, I kind of just like sat back and I tested so many different products just to see what really worked well, and this is what I came up with. So the first step in the system is purify.
Well, before we get to the individual products,
I
want everybody to see, because this is just laid out so crispy to me. You got the bag here. Can we take the bag off, please?
Okay. Can we actually like kind of move, or can they see from right there?
Yeah, they can see.
Okay, cool. Okay, so here's the bag. This is the package that you will receive when you purchase your system.
So crispy.
Our website is, and our social media is there.
And the box is heavy.
This is the
box.
box.
Is heavy.
So the box comes with pretty much everything you've seen here, and I'm a girl that like a certain type of thing, so I wanted to make sure that whatever product I put on the market, it was something that was memorable, something that made me feel how I feel when I purchase something that I really want. So packaging was everything to me. This box just gives you a different shopping experience. Yeah. And so when you open it, there's a thank you card from myself and then the products. So this is a satin edge scarf. Basically, this is our sleep protection set. You tie your hair up with that, and then we also have
satin edge scarf.
We also have a bonnet, And this
oh yeah, I'm gonna need that. You see my third dripping.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need that for sure. Okay.
Definitely. So this bonnet and this scarf, this set, it gets great reviews. People love it. Like, okay, so the Growth Elixir is my favorite product. This actually was handmade by myself and my 3-year-old daughter. My daughter is incredible. Like, she knows these ingredients. We sourced them. We created the recipe ourselves, and here you are. Like, we even created the labels ourselves. So like, this is my favorite product, and it works very well. I have clients who are battling alopecia, guys who are using it for their beard. Also, I have braiders who use it. Like,
wait, so this can go on your beard too?
Yep.
What you
anywhere you want to grow hair, you can use it. Your eyebrows.
You being stingy with it or something like Rob ain't using it?
No. Oh, he used it. You see his hair?
He used it.
He definitely used it.
We ain't gonna use him for advertisement there.
So the next step in the system is, well, the first step in the system actually is.
And this is, we didn't even get to that. This is the silk system,
the
right?
silk out system. So basically,
silk out system.
As we stated before, I'm a healthy hair specialist, which means the majority of my, first of all, I'm very versatile, so I can do everything. But my focus is color, cutting, and healthy hair. So most of my clients get what's called a silk out. It's a shampoo, a blow dry, and a flat iron style.
Okay.
Now, it's a simple style that you can achieve at home, and so that's why I came up with this system. So the first step in the silk out system is purifying shampoo. You want to cleanse all the impurities from your hair. And this is actually also, I built this system based on what I had to do to overcome the obstacles I went through in my life. So purifying, this is pretty much just removing all the impurities, cleaning your hair of all like dirt and oils. And the great thing about this product that I love so much is it smells amazing. It has tea tree, lavender, and peppermint oils. And then the hidden secret that I really love about this one is it has aromatherapy. So when you're using it, you feel so relaxed. Like, it's cold. I'm telling you, this is my favorite shampoo. And then the next step is you gotta add moisture back into your hair, because that purifying shampoo, it really cleans your hair well. So the next step is nourishing. So the nourishing shampoo, it has marula and argan oils in it. So it's very smoothing. All of my products are vegan free. Are vegan products, which means they're chemical free. They have no parabens, no sulfates or sodium, and each step has a heat protectant in it. The next step is the nourishing conditioner. This is just the conditioner that is paired with the nourishing shampoo. It's made with marula and argan oils as well. And then after that, this step is optional. All of my clients get it every time they come visit the salon. This is a revitalizing intense treatment. So it has 12 plant extracts that works to strengthen and smooth your hair. So this is a product that I offer under a steamer. Okay. So it really gets into the hair to make sure that your hair is moisturized. After that, there's a fortifying leave-in. This is this product I use during blow drying. It has silk protein, horsetail, and green tea extracts. It also strengthens and protects your hair. This is a primer. So basically what it does is it protects your hair from heat styling during the blow dry process. After your hair is blow dried, listen, this silk therapy flat iron spray is gold, I'm telling you. So I've been doing hair, as we spoke about, for a very long time. This changed the whole look of my work, period. Really? Yes. Like, your hair gonna flow, ladies. You need this. It's going to really protect your hair from the heat, but it's not gonna weigh your hair down. So it's really lightweight, and it works. It does exactly what it's supposed to do. It's gonna protect your hair from heat damage, and then it's also gonna give you like almost an oil sheen kind of feel, but lighter. So that's the system. There is another oil that I offer. I also do a lot of short styles. The gold oil is what I use when I'm about to style a short client. But the great thing about this,
you mean like short hair type? Okay.
Yeah, like
See, I
usually have a short haircut.
My hair long. I don't have to worry about that.
Nope, you good. I usually have a short haircut, but since releasing this product line, I've been growing my haircut out. So my hair is like growing really, really long. Okay. But it's at that awkward stage where it ain't really cute like that. It's just healthy and it's long. So I use this before I curl. So I set my client, and after she's dry, I apply this oil onto her hair, and then I start to curl. I also use the Silk Therapy Flat Iron Spray on my short clients as well. But the other great thing about this oil is you can also use this on your skin. So it has marula, marigold, and argan oils. And if you notice, what's different about my oils is I use a lot of dry ingredients. So you can see fresh lavender and marigold in there.
Okay.
So it definitely, okay. It makes the ingredients perform different.
See,
I feel like
on the Modern to Inspire, you don't get sauce like this. They don't just give you game like that. What you just got was free game. This is her Forte. You know, it's about strength, lady. You come get the Silk System. That's what it's called,
the
right?
Silk Out System.
The Silk Out System. What is like 5, 6 steps? You need it. You might as well come get it. So let's talk a little bit about how important is just preaching these products to your clients. Just letting them know, like, just not trying to read off the back of it. You know, just trying to tell them, like, this works.
Well, honestly, I've been doing their hair for a while, and even when I get newer clients, I'm only using my products in my salon, period. So when they get my chair, they like, what was that they just shampooed my hair with? It smells so good. Like, my clients are calling me 3 or 4 days later, like, my boyfriend want to know, what did you put in my hair? I could still smell it. So the ingredients are very, very, very potent, and you're gonna know. As soon as you open that oil, you're gonna smell it.
And how can they get this? How can they find it?
So you can visit my website. It's herfortehair.com.
Herfortehair.com.
Exactly. And you will see all of the products. The system is broken down. It's good for all hair types, and even women, men, and children. Anybody can use it.
And you're at a salon now, right?
Yes, I'm actually in a salon in Farmington Hills, Michigan. It's called Dante Jeffrey Hair Studio. I have a private suite inside of that salon. So I'm in Suite 3, and it's her Forte Beauty Studio. How
often are you there? What's the hours?
So I work.
Pull up and come check this out.
I work Thursday through Saturday because I am a working mom, and the beginning of the week is put aside for my family. So yeah, Thursday through Saturday. I take my clients on Thursdays and Fridays as early as 10 a.m. and I take my last client at 5:30. On Saturdays, I start at 7 a.m. and I take my last client at 1:30 because, once again, I'm a working mom and I need to have the rest of Saturday for my children and my family.
So let's talk a little about, it could be like a young kid who has goals but goes through so much trauma and obstacles. Just as you said, suicide is hard, especially when it's a mom and somebody that you see on the daily. Some people never come back for those type of things.
Yeah, you're right.
That trauma can hurt. But just coming up with something that was therapeutic for you and a way of living, can you give advice to maybe somebody younger, or they could be older in that type of situation?
I just tell people, like, you gotta sit down and you gotta find your happy space. What made you happy, or like what did you enjoy doing before this tragedy occurred in your life? And sometimes it may be nothing. Like sometimes you might discover new new things that inspire you, but you have to sit in it, and you have to sit in it alone so you can figure it out. You can't depend on anything to push you through it. So don't smoke, don't drink. Like, you gotta deal with those feelings and then find positive ways to deal with that pain. Go read a book, go run, talk to somebody who actually love you, not who want to know what's going on with you, but somebody who loves you and know that person that was close to you, or know your situation, because it's therapy and just talking to somebody that can relate to you.
Right, and I think 2020, we starting to see a lot of people talk about mental illness, talk about anxiety. I don't think nobody ever really said they had anxiety that much back in the day. Nobody ever really.
I never heard of anything really about mental illness until it happened to me. And to be honest with you, in 2011, I want to say, after I experienced it, then I don't know if you pay attention to something more because that's your life, but I feel like right after my mom passed, it was like Whitney Houston. She had, you know, had that situation happen with her, and then it was like more celebrities and like more public figures who were committing suicide, and so I think that awareness starts to spread a little bit more. But for me, I just think that you have to look at mental illness as an illness, just like if a person had cancer or anything else. Like it has to be a way, it has to be treated a certain way, and I think that the downfall in our society is once a person is viewed as or labeled as having a mental illness, then it's like, oh, they're crazy. There's nothing we can do for them. So you have so many people struggling with the same issue, but
they just
don't want to be labeled crazy or mentally ill. But then we start having conversations, and dang, you feel that way, I feel the same way. You know, so it's like it's not something that's not common. You know, people go in and out of depression. Things happen in life and it affects you certain ways, but I feel like if we as a society are more supportive of these people, more open, if our doctors are actually, you know, offering solutions rather than medicating these patients, then we won't see so many people lose their life in this manner, because it really, really affects the people that's left behind. It was crazy for me because my mom is the person who educated me on mental illness and educated me on suicide and how it wasn't an option. You go to God, you pray, and you work through your problems. I never knew my mom had a mental illness until she passed away. And so for me, it was very difficult for me to understand. And as I became her, because I ended up being in custody of my sister was 13 years old at the time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so once I got my sister and I started going through life and I had kids and I had my own household and my own relationship, I started understanding how you can become so overwhelmed with taking care of everyone else that you don't even take care of your own mental. I did the same thing. Like I never grieved until, you know, I got some time to be by myself, and then that's when I really, really learned that it's important to find something that you love and pour yourself into that, so that you can be something for everyone else and not exhaust yourself. So I think that's very important. And a lot of people got mental illnesses don't even know it. Don't
take the time to see or get checked out.
Yeah, so that's important.
I got a billboard. You got a billboard up, huh?
I do. So if you're writing down West 8 Mile in Wyoming and Detroit, Michigan, you'll see my products displayed on a nice billboard.
On West 8 Mile
in Wyoming.
West 8 Mile in Wyoming. Go check out the billboard. The billboard. It's crispy. It's big. It's out there. Go look at it.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you feel like we left out that you want to make sure you say, or that you want to let the people know about you?
No, I think y'all got a lot of my personal info today. But I really appreciate you coming over and kicking with us and, you know, learning more about our products and what we offer, what we stand for. Like, we really, really, really want to just empower women and let them know that you don't have to conform to what society tell you beauty is. If you want to wear your weave, you want to wear your flat iron, whatever you want to do.
You better talk to him.
I'm telling you, whatever you want to do, you can do it. But you can also still protect your curl pattern at the same time. So it's about versatility. It's about being you, being free to do whatever you want to do as women.
So people that's out there that's not aware of you, how can they get in contact with you?
Okay, so you can always visit my website, which is herfortehair.com. And on that website, there's links to my Instagram and my Facebook, which is the same as Her Forte Hair Care on Facebook and also on Instagram. And then my hair page, if you're interested in becoming a new client, is Tierra Daejanai _hair on Instagram. And you'll be able to see my portfolio, my work. If you go to my website and click bookings, you'll see client reviews and my price list. Everything is online for your convenience.
Y'all already know what to do. Go tap in. There you have it. It's your favorite host, Primetime Whitby. You already know you're on Admiring to Inspire. I'm with Tierra. This is Her Forte.
I'm from Flint, Michigan. Welcome to Flint. Flint time.